Hey, let's play and welcome back to more Smackdown vs. Raw Custom GM mode with your boy Herotheycallme. We're in my sweet Kermit onesie. I know I look amazing today, don't I? With a mismatch of clothes on, but I'm comfortable as shit, and we're going to remain that way. So on the last episode, as you all know, was a long one. We watched our first ever pay-per-view, which was Judgment Day. And for those of you who may have missed it, you should probably go back and watch it because it was amazing, especially that main event match, which brought us a new World Heavyweight Champion, as I have gained that title back. The A's bottom bitches retained their titles. Chick Magnet won the United States title, and the Cruiserweight Championship went to Alexander Storm in an amazing ladder match. It was terrible. But so we're going to start a whole list of rivalries. Also, Marcus Power won a shot to be #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title. So we're going to build to that as well as we go through our next couple of Smackdowns here, leading up to Vengeance, which is a Raw pay-per-view, so hopefully we can continue our dominance over them. So we're in Japan, so let's start with a singles match. Singles with manager. We're going to have Andrew Savage on this side. And we are going to have Marcus Power here with Quest as his manager. And that's not going to be for the title, it's just going to be a singles match for now, and we'll add the title later. We'll do a main event hype for that. This promo, I think we're going to do let's start a rivalry. We need a rivalry for the United States Championship, so let's do Chick Magnets. And who will Chick Magnet feud with? Let's see, who's got good popularity? It doesn't have a title. Quest could drop down, that could work actually. Let's throw Daddy Slane in there. Let's have Daddy Slane start a rivalry and see if he could work his way into that title picture. So we'll have the match here be Daddy Slane versus Chick Magnet. Versus Daddy Slane. Rolling on one match. Okay. Match 4, I think we're going to start a rivalry between... Actually, you know what? Let's have a #1 contender tag match here. We're going to have Samuel Wrestling and Man Bar take on Little Squeep and Young Dwiz, the Droosh Crew, to determine a new tag team #1 contender. Match 3 is going to be a #1 contender for the Cruiserweights. So I don't know who's a Cruiserweight here. That's a problem. I know Default is, but he won't count. Alexander Storm definitely is. Chick Magnet is as well. I don't think Tank is. I think T-Long is, though. I'm not sure. Put Viking against the Greek Olive. I'm pretty sure Viking can go for the title, if I'm not mistaken. Match 1, of course, we'll do our little handicap match. Do a 1-on-2 because I don't think we'll have enough people left. Let's do Defaults versus Alexander Storm and Charlie Winston. And we'll have the second match be a... Let's see. Let's do a backstage brawl between T-Lon and Doc. Let Tank sit out this week. Actually, no, we'll have Doc sit out. We'll have Tank, because he hasn't really wrestled at all, so we'll have him be in the show. There we go. Yeah. And yeah, that's good. That's fine. Okay, I like that show. So let's ready up. So simulate all. Default, of course, loses. Hopefully, you know you don't want him to win. Alexander Storm, Charlie Winston pick up the victories there. Tank beats T-Lon in the backstage brawl. I guess T-Lon was running his mouth, the drunk ass that he was. Viking Local beats the Greek Olive, so I guess Viking has a shot. If he is a cruiserweight, he has a shot at the cruiserweight title. Young Dwiz and Little Squeep beat Samuel Wrestling and Man Bar, so once again we'll get an EA Bottom Bitches versus Young Dwiz and Little Squeep Droosh Crew. Daddy Slane beats Chick Magnet, already he's earned himself a United States title match, and Marcus Power beats Andrew Savage with the help of Quest. Alright. Vacant's still the champion over on Raw. Fan change to Raw. Run Raw 1, 40,000. That's okay. I gotta make sure default doesn't jump brands, but as a 3 overall, I don't expect them to, so I'm not too worried about that. So Raw rating was 1 star. Smackdown rating was a half star. That's not very good, but hopefully we built up some. Just gotta check our emails too. Play the hometowns, yeah. Well, you know, they got guys from Japan. I got nobody from Japan, so let's check the rivalries. Oh yeah, they were still in the rivalry together. Yeah, about that. That's fine. Quest won't be involved in the next match. Chicken versus Ice Lane, Viking Local versus Greek Olive. So let's start some new rivalries. That's what we really got to do here. Let's check our roster. Got some guys gearing up. That's good. So we're in Phoenix, Arizona, which is a good spot to go for a World Heavyweight title match, I think. Andrew Savage versus Marcus Power. Put the World Heavyweight title on the line. Match 5 is going to be a main event. Let's do special referee. Singles match. You know Doc likes to be a special referee, right? So he's going to help his boy out, Daddy Slane, try to get the U.S. title here. Against Chick Magnets. There we go. The U.S. title. Main event hype here. Let's do a interference promo. We'll send Alexander Storm over. Match 1, I think we're going to start with the if Viking is possible. Let's see. Where's Viking at? There he is. Versus Alexander Storm. Let's see if it's, yes, it is. Cruiserweight Championship match. We're right there. Let's start some rivalries with the tag team again. Will Squeep against, I guess I can't have him against Viking Local, but I can have him against T-Lone, so that works. Match 3, we'll have Charlie Winston against Quest. And then right here we'll have a main event battle royal. 6-man over the top. I think I have enough for 6 minutes. 7-man wrestling, Tank, Greek Olive, Default and Yum Wiz. Yeah, that works. Okay. Perfect. Alright, that's a pretty decent show, I think. Can't complain about that. Proceed, and let's see if any of the titles change hands. Alexander Storm beats Viking Loco, so back to the line for Viking Loco. Can't be a 2-time champ, unfortunately. Little Squeak beats T-Lon. Okay. Quest beats Charlie Winston. Default wins over a 6-man over the top battle royal. Alright. Of all people, I was the last guy I wanted to win that, but good for you, boy. Daddy Slang with the help of Doc once again picks up a big victory. New United States champion. And Marcus Power in Phoenix, Arizona beats Andrew Savage to become the World Heavyweight Champion. Alright. Interference. Tank got injured. Okay. Raw gained 100,000, so that's not what I want to see. I also forgot to check the shows from last week, so I apologize for that. 1.5 star Raw. Pretty good Raw. Smackdown with a 1 star. Okay, so let's see how bad Tank's out for. Not to worry yet. Okay, so nothing too serious. Sprained wrist. So not too bad. So Raw has 4,935,000 fans, and I have 5 million, so I'm just hanging on. Let's check the roster right now. See the rivalries going on. This is going to change, obviously. This is going 2 weeks strong. Let's go to T-Lone. Okay. We're good there. Let's check the shows this time, because I forgot to do last time. 1.5 star main event, and a bunch of half stars throughout the show, so that's not too bad. Of course, there's the woman, right? They had a 2-star Pebble versus Vacant match, so that's pretty good. So they're gaining something there. I gotta check out exactly what that is. So if I propose a trade, I can see like their popularities here. So Pebble's a 47, Vacant's a 46. Okay. And my highest, I believe, is Daddy Slane at 40. Look at this guy sneaking on up there. 40 overall. Good for him. Okay, so we're in Bismarck, North Dakota. The main event this week is going to be a tag team. Tag team match. It's a normal tag. We're going to have Charlie Winston and Andrew Savage. Despised Icon. going against Quest and Marcus Power. Okay, that's perfect. Match 5 is going to be a singles one-on-one match between Chick Magnet and Daddy Slane. Chick Magnet wants his title back right away, so he's going to get his opportunity right there. Let's do an advertising promo here. We'll do a main event here. Let's start the feud between Viking and I guess we can do that in something else. Let's make it a bit different. Backstage parking lot brawl. We'll have Dakota attack Viking Loco. Match 3 is just going to be a singles match. We'll sweep and T-Lon again. Why not? T-Lon's popularity is dropping. He's a champion. His popularity is dropping. You don't want to see that. But match 2. What else did I have going? I have to make another. Let's do a triple threat between Alexander Storm, Defaults, and Herotheycallme. We'll put that for the cruiserweight. Oh, I can't. Default's on a cruiserweight. Never mind. Well, we'll do that for now. See how that goes. And then match 1. Tank's injured. We know that. So we got Manbar, Samuel Wrestling, and Doc. Let's do a handicap 1-on-2. Doc versus Manbar and Samuel Wrestling. There we go. Let's see if you could. This time the numbers are against you, Doc, so we'll see what you can do with that. Like to screw people out of their championships. Alright, let's ready up. Let's see what Doc can do. He can't beat Manbar and Samuel Wrestling on a 1-on-2 handicap match. Default wins again. Boy's on a fucking tear. Beating Herotheycallme and Alexander Storm in a triple threat match. T-Lon beats Little Squeak this time. Young Dewiz beats Viking Loco in the backstage brawl. Chick Magnet takes his title back without the help of Doc this week, beating Daddy Slane. And Charlie Winston and Andrew Savage beat Quest and Marcus Power. Alright. Another new champion. Fan change to Raw one more time, 190,000 this time. That's not great, but shit happens, right? 1.5 stars again. They're gonna build because they got that. They have a good vacant Pebble rivalry, and of course the woman. Like I said, it's gonna be hard to beat them, at least in the first year as we do this. As we know, we had the minor injury. I think I'm gonna sign some people while I'm here. 15 weeks. Let's just get you to another 6 months. Why not? You two. Just get these guys 3 months for the Greek, 3 months for Samuel Wrestling. There we go. Just have everyone, signed for a long time, so I don't have to worry about it. All the rivalries going strong. Chick Magnet and Daddy Slane is gone, sour, so we'll throw a new rivalry into that. I think we're gonna do a triple threat match between Quest, Charlie Winston, and Chick Magnet for the United States title. I think that'd be a good idea. Little Squeak versus T-Lon is going well. The other match didn't count because it wasn't a fucking singles match. I always forget about that. You gotta start it with a singles match. That rivalry is going well as well. Okay, so we got 2 shows left. Let's just do the singles match here, just to start the show. Viking Loco versus Dewiz. There we go. There was 2, right? Yeah, okay. This is the next one we're gonna have to pull all the stops. Okay, so that will start that. I want to see the injury report here. I also got to check the reports from last week before I forget. 1.5 star main event. It's not bad. And 2 1-star matches as well. Chick Magnet, Daddy Slane, Young Dewiz versus Viking Loco. So that's pretty good. Woo! 2.5 ladies matches. Yeah, the ladies matches are carrying the show. They even missed a Vulcan versus Joker was a 0-star match. That's bad. Yeah, so we're building better. It's just the ladies are, keeping them in place right now. Just want to check the fatigue level of T-Lon, and T-Lon's barely anything. And what's his face? I don't remember his name. Little Squeak. Okay, there we'll find. I can do something heavy then. That works out well. So let's have them in a main event. Let's do submission match. Why not? Between Little Squeak and T-Lon. There we go. Let's do Slander. Why not? Little main event hype here. I think the main event is going to be the United States title triple threat. I think that's a good main event to have. Chick Magnet Quest. There we go. Put that for the United States title. Match 5. Let's have a singles. Actually, you know what? Let's do a handicap. We'll have the Hero Club come out here against Marcus Power. See how powerful he is when he's got to deal with the Hero Club, right? So, Andrew Savage here. Throw Daddy Slane in the mix as well. And Degree Olive. There you go. Actually, no, we'll throw Doc. He makes more sense. There, we'll throw Doc in the mix. Match 4, I guess. Just do Degree Olive versus Alexander Storm for now. Not for the Cruiserweight title, though. What am I missing? Singles. I guess we could do another handicap match. 1-on-3. I don't even know if I have enough to do a 1-on-3. Tank is still injured. Manbar default. I can do a 1-on-2. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do one on a singles match with Manager. On default. Who's just growing in popularity. Skyrocketing in popularity right now. Versus Manbar. And Time Wrestling as his Manager. Alright. Not a bad show. We'll see if the slander works in our favor this week. Here we go. Young Dwiz beats Viking Local in the singles match. T-Lon beats Little Sweep again in the submission match. Manbar beats Default, ending his streak at 2. Alexander Storm beats the Greek Olive. Andrew Savage, Daddy Slane, and Doc beat Marcus Power. And Chick Magnet retains his United States Championship against Charlie Winston and Quest. Rumors. Fantasy are Raw, so I'm guessing it didn't work. SmackDown's general manager Roman record to guarantee a better show than Raw this week. The Raw fans tuned in to SmackDown to check out the hype. It was quite a convincing speech that the general manager gave. It was hard to argue. Well, I guess it did work. I guess we took down the fans. Raw rating was a 1-star. We got a half-star. Yeah, I guess so. Expiring contract with Pebble. Won't be able to pick him up, unfortunately. So it looks like Raw has taken over 5,155,000 fans, and we have 4,845,000 fans. And of course, they have their pay-per-view coming up, which isn't good for our shit. Our rivalries are all going strong except for Little Squeak and T-Long, which sucks, but you know, things happen. Let's check out the popularity reports. Nobody breaking 40. I got a nice like build, you know, there's a couple guys in the 30s, but nothing really. Like I want to check Raw side here real quick. Like they got 249s, 35. Like I feel like we have more guys in the 30s, but they have like, you know, 2 guys that are really high up here in popularity, which sucks, but nothing's in free agency. Okay, so did we look at the reports? I can't remember. Look at the fucking ladies, man, just killing it for them. Faking beat Gigante, you know. Another 1-star, you know. I want half a star. It's not bad. Trying to build things up here, but now we gotta go all out because, you know, it's in Boise, Idaho, and we have their pay-per-view next week, so we gotta make sure we put on a show here. So our main event is going to be a steel cage match for the World Heavyweight title. Marcus Power versus Andrew Savage for the World Heavyweight title. We gotta make sure we main event hype the shit out of that. We're gonna do 2 main event hypes. I don't even know if that matters, but 2 main event hypes. Match 5. I feel like a fatal 4-way could work. Yeah, let's do a fatal 4-way for the United States title here. We'll do Charlie Winston, Quest, Chick Magnet, and Daddy Slane. Perfect. The United States title. Match 4 is going to be a tag team. Tag team titles here. Let's do Tornado Tag. Young Dwiz and Little Squeep. Versus the bottom bitches again. T-Long, there we go. Boosh. We gotta do the rest, gotta be singles matches, which I don't even know if we have enough. Tank has still got that minor injury. I don't want to push him too far. The default versus Doc. actually, no, Default versus Manbar, because that actually makes sense, because they just had that match. Do I even have enough people? I got Samuel Wrestling, I got Doc, I got Greek Olive, I got Alexander Storm, so we do another Alexander Storm versus Greek Olive match. And then another single match here, we'll do Doc versus Samuel Wrestling. Okay. Ready up. Doc picks up the win against Samuel. Alexander Storm beats the Greek Olive again. Manbar beats Default, so that rivalry is going strong. Little Squeep and Young Dwiz, the Drush crew, have taken the titles off of Viking Local and T-Lon, the EA bottom bitches. Thank God, finally. Charlie Winston becomes the United States champion again, so good for him. And Marcus Power in the one-on-one match in the steel cage overpowers Andrew Savage for the World Heavyweight Championship. Let's see how that show turned out for us. Obviously, the fan chain is going to go to Raw because of their pay-per-view, 150,000. But it's not too bad. Check out how that was. It was only a 1-star pay-per-view apparently, so it can't be that good. That was our SmackDown show. I feel like it should have been alright. Yeah, 1-star, good. New champions right there in the Drush crew. As they bring the titles home. Emails, full recovery for Tank, so we can bring him back in the fold, which is good. Let's check out our roster. Actually, let's check out the reports first. We'll do that. Let's look at the pay-per-view results. Half a star. Oh, this is their pay-per-view. Why don't I get to see it? Do I gotta... I gotta click on it, right? Schedule. Let's check out their pay-per-view. So, Jose Gonzalez versus Ultimo Tiger drew a 0-star rating. Joey Giovanni versus Chris Tammy was a 1-star. Lita versus Tori Wilson was a 2. Half a star for Pebble Wrestling Machine Starman versus Hiroto Kazuma, Chief Natako, and Vulcan. 2.5 star for Trish Stratus versus Stacey Keebler, and for the Fatal 4-Way Pin and Give Up Steel Cage match, Vacant beat Gigante, Azrael, and Wildman for a 1.5 star match. So, seems like a weird build. Compared to, I want to see their Raw show, which they had. Pretty shit show as well, besides their women matches, once again carrying them. Default versus Manbar was no star, so that sucks. 2 half stars to start, half star for the tag team. Match 5 was Charlie Winston and Chick Magnet Quest and Daddy Sling, which is a 1, and we drew a 2-star main event, so good job, Marcus. Let's go ahead and check the rosters. Andrew Savage is still the highest popularity, 41. Alexander Stone with 39, Daddy Sling with 36, Marcus Power with 36, Young Dwiz with 36. He's really flying up the food chain. Chick Magnet with a 30. Quest with a 30 as well. He dropped down as well, but who's really down here? Greek Olive is struggling. Viking Loca, T-Lon, they're struggling. So we'll see what we can do. Fatigue-wise, no one's really that fatigued either, so that's good. All of our rivalries are probably gone sour. Gonna try to find ourselves some new, builds. See what we can do for the next episode. But these are our champions. Marcus Power is the World Heavyweight Champion. Tag team champions are the Drush crew. Charlie Winston is the United States champion. The Cruiserweight Championship is still Alexander Storm. So, on the next show, we do our four Smackdowns, and then a week later, it's Great American Bash. We'll see what we got in store for that one. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will catch you next week for more Smackdown vs. Raw Custom GM mode. So until next time, here we go for life. Too sweet me.